You're waiting for someone to understand, for someone to notice, for someone to come. Maybe a mentor, maybe a love, maybe a sign, but no one is coming. Not because the world is cruel, but because the world is real. You still believe there's a moment when everything will make sense, as if life should at some point align on its own, as if patience alone will bring the missing piece. But what's missing isn't on its way, because it was never coming. Robert Greene wrote, "Power is not given, it is taken." And Ryan Holiday added, "The obstacle is the way." Here's the part no one tells. Waiting isn't faith. Waiting is avoidance. While you wait for life to save you, it shapes you. While you wait for someone to notice, you vanish. While you hope for something to happen, this video isn't here to comfort. It's here to kill your last falsehood. The hope that someone will come to rescue you. And when that hope dies, something else is born. Inner control, strategic coldness, brutal autonomy. No one's coming. And maybe, the first time, that's not a curse, but a chance. The emotional trap of hope-based paralysis. You haven't acted yet. Not due to lack of ability, but because deep down you believe you can still avoid the discomfort of moving. You're not waiting for a miracle. You're waiting for an excuse not to start, waiting for something external to validate your internal desire. But this waiting has a cost: paralysis. The brain loves this false comfort. It turns the fear of action into a dependence on fantasy. It says, relax, it'll work out. But it'll work out is the anesthesia of the inert. Waiting is more comfortable than failing. And so you romanticize hope when, in truth, it has become a prison. While you wait to feel ready, life waits for nothing. It just continues, and it takes with it those who act, not those who daydream. Hope without movement isn't virtue. It's emotional sabotage with a spiritual veneer. It's the pretty way of saying, I still don't want to face responsibility. But delaying the step is delaying the impact, and without impact, you remain where you are, internally paralyzed. Why most people secretly prefer being the victim. Being the victim has hidden benefits. You're spared, you're comforted, you're seen, but never challenged. If you're always suffering, no one expects you. No one demands excellence. No one requires courage. And the worst part, you stop expecting from yourself. It's the perfect shield. If something goes wrong, it's never your fault. It's the system. It's your childhood. It's someone else. But here's the cost. You never fail. And never win. You're never to blame, but also never the author of your own story. You think you're protecting yourself, but you're chaining yourself. The pain of responsibility is frightening, but the prison of helplessness numbs the soul. You weren't born to be spared. You were born to make an impact, and impact requires exposure. It requires vulnerability. It requires decisions that may hurt. Yes, being a victim attracts empathy, but too much empathy intoxicates you with comfort, and no one changes while intoxicated. You need to choose, do you want comfort or control? Do you want compassion or conquest? The real world doesn't forgive those who outsource their own power. It swallows, it molds, it's silent, and in the silence, only those who take full responsibility build something real. Tactical reflection. What are you still waiting for? Stop pretending you don't know. You know exactly where you're stuck. The job that suffocates. The relationship that's already dead. The idea that never materialized. You say you need that you're waiting for the right moment, but deep down you're waiting for someone to tell you that you can. Someone to resolve the chaos. Someone to appear with the permission you don't give yourself. Now, write down those names. Write down who you're waiting for. Father, mother, ex, mentor, God. Now imagine that person is out of the picture, out of the scenario, out of the equation. What's left? You. Only you. The question changes from what do I do if they don't come into what do I do now that I know it's all on me? It's uncomfortable, it's brutal, but it's liberating because for the first time, there's no one between you and the truth. Only you and the decision you've avoided for years. The decision to stand up without an audience, to start without certainty, to act as if no one is coming because no one is. You were conditioned to wait. Now you must unlearn that instinct. Since childhood, you've been told someone will come. A government, a guide, a love. Someone will see your pain and heal it. Someone will understand your silence and fill it. Someone will enter your life and make sense of the chaos. But this story wasn't made to. It was made to keep you waiting, because those who wait obey. Those who wait don't move. Those who wait are easy to control. Religion promises salvation. Politics promises justice. The market promises success. All say, Trust us, we'll take care of it. And you surrender your time, your voice, your autonomy. The true act of rebellion isn't shouting against the system. It's becoming uncontrollable. It's stopping the need to be saved. It's acting as if the responsibility is already yours, because it is. The world doesn't owe you a rescue. You're not an eternal victim. You're an adult, and adults don't beg for help. They build the way out.